Don't wait for being perfect. Otherwise, self help will become shelf help. You might have purchased so many books. It's sitting there collecting dust. You might be in so many good, vibrant communities where people are growing, and you think of yourself, why is nothing changing? I have paid for this course. There are testimonials where people say that it has changed their life. Are you really pushing yourself? Are you picking yourself up when you fail, dusting yourself, and trying again? You should be mentally prepared that yes, this is the destination I want to go to, and I might fall and I'm going to be okay with it because I know how to get back up and try again. Hello, abundance queens and kings. Welcome to Creating in Abundance. I'm Pooja, and today I'm going to talk about you are a work in progress, and that's okay. Think of yourself like a cake in the oven. Maybe not quite done yet, but trust me, the result is going to be amazing. Sure, right now you may be feeling a little gooey in the middle, like that one time where I tried to bake that cake and pulled it out of the oven too early just to find that it was perfect on the outside but not so perfect in the inside. I needed to be patient, but just like that cake, you need a little more time, a little more patience. And before you know it, the cake will start getting better. You will even start adding your own sprinkles on top, and your cake will get better than you expected it to get. Just like that cake, you, my friend, you queen, are a work in progress. And that's what makes your journey deliciously exciting. We all are a work in progress, right? Even to the best of the best, to the top 1%, that imposter is still there within them, trying to achieve a little more perfection every single day. So, everyone is a work in progress. I am a work in progress, you are a work in progress, and everyone that we know of is a work in progress, because those people who are in the personal development journey, they are trying to get better every day, right? And it is endless. It is infinite. If you go down that rabbit hole, if you think like you need to wait till you become a little better, till you become perfect, then it's never going to happen. I used the analogy of the cake because think of it like this. What if you never tried or gave an attempt to baking that cake? What if you never thought of baking that cake? You thought, okay, once I know everything, once I have all the information, I will then bake a cake, and that cake is going to be the most perfect cake. Do you think that will work? Do you think that will give you the push that is needed for you to get to your goal? I don't think so. But if you start looking for ingredients, if you tried it out, if you tested it out, and instead of fearing to fail, every day you add one ingredient. You bake that cake, it's not so good. You bake that cake again, it's not so good. You try it again and again, and eventually your cake will start getting better, isn't it? Similarly, in the context of starting your business, in the context of establishing from the ground up, where you know that you have no idea or no information needed to bake a cake, what would you do? If you had to start that business from scratch with no one to look up to, right? Personally, in my situation, I wanted to do something in coaching, right? I wanted to do something in the personal development industry. But as I grew older, I was not happy when I was in the finance industry. I enjoyed doing what I did at work, but it did not fuel me. It did not inspire me. I would go to work and there would be something nagging me. That is the profession I was in. I worked so hard to be there, right? I diligently followed the path that was shown to me. There weren't many people in my family walking the path that I wanted to walk in. I could see people in social media, and that was my only inspiration. But personally, I could not see anyone doing that in front of my eyes. So I would go to work, do what I was supposed to do, and something in me would keep on bothering me. It did not fulfill me. But then one day I had this aha moment where I was like, you know what? I can do what I'm doing, but still pursue my passion, right? And because now we are so lucky that we have YouTube to express ourselves. It can be anything. You can be passionate about anything, and you just need to get out there. You just need to come up with the courage to express yourself, to share your message, and to be of service in the way you want to be. And this is a blessing, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm a work in progress, and I will just seize whatever opportunity I have in front of me and create a path for myself. I may not be perfect. I may not have everything figured out yet. I may not see the 100 steps that I might need to take, but I have this desire and an instinct, a nudge that I'll follow and just take a leap of faith. Since I started doing that, I am growing. I may not see it externally yet. The cake may not be fully baked yet. But as I took the first step, I started gathering ingredients in the form of books. I started gathering ingredients in the form of courses, in the form of information, in the form of podcasts, and so many people out there who were living their dreams. I saw so many role models to look up to in the virtual world. And I started gaining momentum. I started getting the ingredients. And even though the cake may not be baked yet, even though it might be a little gooey, even though it might not taste the best, but at least the cake is taking form, right? The cake is getting baked, right? And it may not be coming out from the oven perfect. But before you know it, I totally believe that the cake will be baked. I believe that I will definitely bake an amazing cake. And I'm sharing this with you because, you know what? You need to believe in yourself too. Instead of just getting inspired by someone else's success story, why not you be the inspiration? Why don't you have the desire? Why not you be the inspiration, and why not you be the reason someone else is doing what they are doing? It may be getting into good shape. It may be getting into a good relationship. It may be starting your business. But if you don't take the first step, how would you know? Sometimes there is so much information out there in social media now, right? So much information. It can be overwhelming, extremely overwhelming. You don't know who to trust, and sometimes most of the people who are sharing their message, they don't walk the talk. They just say it and forget about it. But the people who are resilient, the people who walk the talk, you will see that in their energy. They are always growing, they are always expanding, and what they do, they want that for their community as well. They want to grow and they want their community to grow. They have this growth mindset, they have this learner's mindset where they choose to invest their time in growing, in expanding, in flourishing. They know that there is potential for more, that you can constantly grow and expand yourself in terms of consciousness, in terms of your mindset, in terms of your relationship, business, in every aspect of your life. But why is it that most of the content that we see in social media, where there is so many subscribers, is in the niche where you don't have to put any effort? You will see that in the mainstream media, most of the consumers prefer contents that entertain them, which just makes them laugh, because there are not many people who want to grow. Only selective few people will really pay attention, and instead of just watching reels and getting entertained, or just looking at a dog's video and laughing, they will rather focus on themselves and prioritize their growth instead of consuming a dog's video, they would rather invest that time in watching a quality content, reading a quality book, because they know they matter, because they believe in themselves, because they know that there is so much more to life. They know that on a Friday night, instead of going home and binge watching a Netflix series and getting lazy, they have a plan how to be financially free. They, even if they are doing their 9 to 5, they would come home, they have a concrete plan. They would invest their time in learning a new skill, in working on their passion fueled business, on doing something that will add value in their long term, instead of drinking, partying, and indulging in gossip and being with a group of friends who don't even add any value to their life. They will network, they'll socialize with people who inspire them, they will be in master classes growing their skills, they will be in groups, they will be in communities which will not only enhance their mindset, but it will make them a better person. Never settle, especially now because of social media and the convenience which we have in the tip of our finger. We take life for granted. We don't like the hustle and grind. As a woman, there is a limit and there is a way to hustle and grind. You need to be stable in both your masculine and feminine energy. But if you are someone who has a desire to grow, to expand, you know that there is a fire within you. You just need someone to ignite that, make it bigger. And do you know who can ignite your fire? Only you can. If you're using your time for doing things which will add no value to your life, and if you're going for the low hanging fruit, then that's how your life is going to be. You are your knight in shining armor. Only you can inspire yourself. Only you can change yourself. Think of it like this. If you want a dream body, do you think your trainer is going to work out for you? Do you think you will go to the gym, you'll pay some money to your trainer, and then the trainer works out for you and you get your dream body? Just because you have some information which majority of the masses don't have, does not make you someone who is taking action. Information without action is just useless. Those people who don't have the information, it's better off not having that information than to have that information that you're not even using for your good. If you have a certain level of information that the majority of the masses don't have, do you think you're going to be superior just because you know it if you're not applying it? What is the point of having that recipe for the cake if you're not even starting to bake it? How would you know whether you know how to bake the cake or not just with the recipe? Don't wait for being perfect. Otherwise, self-help will become shelf-help. You might have purchased so many books. It's sitting there collecting dust. You might have paid for so many courses. You might be in so many good, vibrant communities where people are growing, and you think of yourself, why is nothing changing? I have these books, I have paid for these courses, there are testimonials where people say that it has changed their life. Why is it not happening for me? Why is it that even when I'm trying, nothing is changing? Are you really trying? Are you really pushing yourself? Are you picking yourself up when you fail, dusting yourself and trying again? You should be mentally prepared that yes, this is the destination I want to go to, and I might fall and I'm going to be okay with it because I know how to get back up and try again. This may not work, I'll try it another way. This may not work, I'll try it another way. But not giving up on yourself, because we are all a work in progress. Don't wait and sit and wait for being perfect. Think it through. We will only learn through our experiences, through our failures, through all the trials and errors. Remember that you are a work in progress. Especially if you are part of Abundance Queen community, you are someone who believes in personal development. You are someone who believes in expanding yourself. You're stuck in gathering the recipes. You're not putting those ingredients together. And this is my message to you. I am speaking specifically to you. You have all the recipes. Put it down. Choose one recipe. Gather the ingredients and start baking your cake, Abundance Queen. You will see the magic. Stop gathering more recipes. Just pick that one recipe up, believe in that recipe, and start baking your cake, and you will definitely win. It might take some time. You might not have the best cake in the beginning, but eventually it will take form. So believe in yourself, get rid of your imposter syndrome, and start taking action. If you haven't already subscribed to the Abundance Queen community, I highly suggest you do, and I hope this video was able to provide you with immense value. Please do mention in the comments down below what was that one thing that stood out in this video. And until next time, peace, much love, and please keep on creating your inner abundance. Bye.